morning, student, and welcome to Sri Eknathrav Khalse Talent School, Muktinagar online tutorial. Today, we are going to learn our chapter 4. Chapter 4, Bird a Flying Wonder. Bird a Flying Wonder. Now, in this chapter, we are going to learn the structure of bird. What? Structure of bird. First point, that is structure of birds. Second point, types of beaks. Types of beaks. Types of beaks. Third point, feet and claws. Feet and claws. Fourth point, how do birds fly? How do birds fly? Fifth point, that is nothing but the homes of birds. What? Homes of birds. Okay? These 5 points we are going to learn in this chapter, chapter 4, Bird a Flying Wonder. See, we see different types of birds, different shape and size of birds, different colors of birds, different in different places. Their eating habitat is different in the different places. They have different beaks, they have different feathers, they are in different colors. So that all things we are going to learn in this chapter, Birds a Flying Wonder. Understand? Now, structure of birds. First we see the structure of birds. In this, we know this is our body, correct? In our body, what we see? Head, eyes, nose, mouth, hands, stomach, legs. The same way, the birds also have a structure. Birds have what? Head. Birds have heads. Head. Second point, beak. This is first point. Second point, beak. Bird have beak. Third point, birds have wings. Birds have wings. Then fourth type, feathers. Birds have feathers. Then fifth point, that is nothing but legs. Sixth, feet and tail. Feet and tail. So these are the body parts of birds. First, head, beak, wings, feather, legs, and feet and tail. Now, see the structure of birds. In this, these are the body parts. Correct? Now, light body. First, we see the body. Light body. Every birds have a light body. Light body means very light. Light means their weight is very small. Means their body shape is just like a boat. Just like a boat. Correct? So, have you seen the birds? Every birds have a body like a boat. And in this, all the birds have a light weight. Their weight is very light. and their body structure is like a boat, and that body structure have covered with feathers. They have wings, and that body, body contains bones, very heavy bones. Heavy means strong bones, and that strong bones are nothing but the hollow bones are there. Which bones? Hollow. Hollow means what? They are hollow means empty space. Hollow means khali. Means their bones are very empty. The space between the bones are very empty space. Means there is nothing in their bones. They are very light, but they are strong. They can shape their body. Means their body is very light. Their weight is very light. That's why they are flying in the sky. Correct? That is called lightweight body. Now, second is beak. Head. Every birds have a head. Correct? Just like us. We have the head the same way. The birds also have a head. Now beak. Different birds have a different beak. Different birds have a different beak. Just like here. Some birds have in this way. This is a beak. Some birds have in this way. So different birds have a different beak. Now, according to their food habitat, means every birds have their food habitat is different. So the birds have a beak, different types of beak. Now their wings. How the wings? What the wings are doing? Every bird have a pair of wings. Pair of wings means two wings. Pair of wings. And what the wings are doing? The wings are help the birds to fly in the sky. What? The wings helps the bird to fly in the sky. So wings are help to fly the birds in the sky. And these wings are covered with feathers. These wings are covered with feathers. Now next point is feather. What is feather? Feathers can be different types. There are three types of feathers. Which? Body feather, second, dawn feather, and third is flight feather. Okay? What the body feather is doing? Body feather covers the body. Body feather covers the body. This body is covered by body feathers. Body feather covers the body of birds, and they gave the shape to the body. The body feathers covers the body of bird, and they give the shape to the birds. They give the shape to the body of the birds. Now, second is down feather. Down feather means what? Down feathers is just like a fluffy and very soft feathers. Fluffy means very in this way. Fluffy. These are called as a dawn feathers, and these dawn feathers are very fluffy and soft. They keep the body of birds warm. They keep the body of the birds warm. That is called dawn feather. And third one is the flight feather. What is flight feather? Flight feathers are found on the tail. This is the tail, correct? This is the tail. And these flight feathers are found on the tail of the birds. And what these flight feathers are doing? These flight feathers help the bird to get the direction in the sky, to make the direction in the sky. So that's why the flight feathers are helped to fly in the sky, to take the direction in the sky. So these are the feathers: body feathers, down feathers, and flight feathers. Now next is legs. Next is tail. What is tail? Feet and tail. The tail of the birds, it is changing the direction. This tail helps to change the direction in the sky. This tail helps the bird to change the direction in the sky while flying. When the birds are flying in the sky, that time, if birds wants to change their direction, that time these tails are helped to make the changes in the direction. Now, second is feet. What is feet? This helps the birds to walk on the land. Just like us, we have the legs, and we are walking on the land. The same way, the birds have two legs. Every birds have two legs, and with the help of legs, they can walk on the land. And the feet of different birds have a claws. Feet. Every birds have a claws. Just like every bird have a claws. What? Claws. What the claws are doing? Claws are helps to grip on the any branches of the trees. When the birds are sitting on the tree, that time that claws are helped to climb on the tree or sitting on the tree. So these claws are helped to hold on the anything when the birds are sitting on the tree. So these are the feet and tails. Legs. Birds have two legs, and that two legs helps to walk on the land. And birds have a tail. That tail helps to change the direction in the sky. So these are the structure of birds. Which are the structure of birds? Head, beak, wings, feather, legs, feet, and tail. Okay? Every birds have a head. We have a head. Birds have a head. Every birds have a beak. Beak are different shape and size due to their eating habitat. Some birds have a curved beak. Some birds have a long beak. Correct? Every birds have two wings. Wings are helps to fly in the sky. Every birds have feathers. Feathers have three types: body feather, down feather, and flight feather. Body feather covers the body. Down feather keep the body warm. Flight feather give the shape to the body. Every birds have a feet, 2 feet. Every bird have a tail. Tail helps to change the direction in the sky. So this is about the structure of birds. Got it now? Now, thank you. Thank you, student. Now, the next topic is types of beaks. What? Types of beaks. Beaks means just like our mouth, the birds have a mouth. That mouth is called as a beaks. Now, how many types of beaks a bird have? 6 types. First, short and hard beak. Short, very short. Short and hard. Short but hard. Second is strong, sharp and hook beak. Sharp, hook beak. Then chisel shaped beak. Chisel means Chisel means a very small, long, but a very strong. Long and pointed beak. This is the long and pointed beak. Third is curved beak. This is curve. This is curved beak. And broad and flat beak. Broad and flat. This is broad and flat beak. These are the 6 types. Now first we see short and hard beak. What the short and hard beak is help to, how to this beak are help to the birds. Some birds have a short and horny and hard beaks. It helps them to crack open seeds and nuts. Crack and open nuts. For example, sparrow. A sparrow have short and hard beak. The sparrow have short and hard beak. Sparrow, pigeon. A sparrow have short and hard beak. This type of beak. This beak helps to crack and open nuts. Understand? Now second type, strong, sharp and hooked beak. Strong, sharp and hooked beak. What this beak are? This is the sharp and hooked beak. What this beak? How this beak are help to birds? See, they use it to catch and kill the prey and to tear the flesh. Catch the prey. Prey means small animals. Small animals, just like rabbit, just like mouse. So these are the prey. So these kind of birds, those are having hooked beak. ऐसे birds जिनका हुक बीक होता है, वो क्या करते हैं? कैच small mouse, small rabbits, catch the prey and it tear the flesh. Flesh means a dead body. To tear the dead body. So that's why this hook beak are help to the birds. These hook beak are help to tear the body. Whose body? A small rabbit, a small mouse. So tear the flesh and eat the flesh. So for example, what is the example of this type of big birds? Hawk, eagle, hawk. Again, owl. These are the examples. Eagle, hawk and owl. These type of birds have a hook beak. Understand? Now the next is chisel. Chisel-shaped beak. Chisel-shaped beaks. This type of beak help the bird to drill into the wood. Drill into the wood. This type of beak is help the birds to make a drill into the wood on the tree. What is the example of this type of big birds? Woodpecker. Have you seen the woodpecker? What the woodpecker is doing? Woodpecker make the hole in the tree to make their home and to catch the insect. catch the insect. Make the drill into the wood and to catch the insect. To catch the insect and make the drill into the wood. For example, woodpecker. This type of beak is help to make the hole on the tree. Now fourth type, long and pointed beak. Long and pointed beak. How this beak is help? This is the long and pointed beak. How this beak is help us? See, some birds have a long and pointed beak that helps them to suck. That helps them to suck a nectar. Suck a nectar. Suck a nectar means suck a nectar. Nectar means what? A sugar, juicy sugar, or a sugar type liquid. A sugar type liquid is present in the flower. That sugar, juicy type sugar, just suck by this birds. This type of beak. This beak is helped to suck the juicy type sugar. That is called nectar. That is called nectar. Suck a nectar from flowers. Suck a nectar from flowers. Okay. Now, for example, hummingbird. What is the example of this? Hummingbird. 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 Hummingbird are just suck the juicy type sugar, nectar, that is called nectar, from the flower, and that is their food. So hummingbirds suck the nectar. That juicy type material is called as a nectar. And what is called nectar? Juicy type sugar material is called as a nectar. And that nectar is sucked by the hummingbird with the help of this long pointed beak. With the help of long pointed beak. Now, fifth is curved beak. Curved beak. How the curved beak is help to the birds? Parrots, you know. For example, parrot. Parrot. Parrot have a curved beak. Correct? This type of beak. This is the beak of parrot. So parrots have a curved beak, and that is used to cracking the nuts, and also climb up. Cracking the nuts and for climb. Means to climb on the tree. So this type of beak is help to crack the nuts. For example, parrot. Now the last one is broad and flat beak. Broad and flat beak. Very broad and flat beak. What is the example of this type of birds? Those are having this type of beak. The example is duck, swan, and spoonbill. Spoonbill. They are having such a kind of beak. How this beak is help to these birds? This beak help to catch insect and worms. To catch insect. What they are doing? Catch insect and worms. Catch insect and worms. They can catch insect, small insect, with the help of this beak. They can catch insect and worms. What is the example? Duck, swan, and spoonbills. Understand? These are the 6 types of beaks. And their examples: short and hard beak, sparrow, pigeon; strong and sharp hooked beak, eagle, hawk, owl; chisel shaped beak, woodpecker; long and pointed beak, hummingbird; curved beak, parrot; broad and flat beak, duck, swan, and spoonbill. Understand? Thank you, student.